Hello, good afternoon, and I wish all of you a happy Yuletide. Today is the Easter day, and I wish all of you a happy Yuletide. I wish to continue from where I left off the other time as we keep on building towards this tasking or contacting of the angels so that they can aid us in our desires. Angels sometimes act as intercessors because they carry our prayers, as it was said by Raphael in Tobit 12, verse 2, and then Baruch 11. The archangel Raphael said he carry our uh, prayers to the throne of grace. So sometimes they also act as intercessors for all men. And this one can be found in Enoch 9, verse 10, Enoch 15, verse 2, Enoch 40, verse 9, Baruch 6, verse 7, and then Daniel 10, verse 13, and then 21. Almost all the sacred books talks about these beings of light. The books of Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Zoroastrianism, and all other religions have mentioned about these beings of light. And they are pure beings. They are beings who are our helpers and ready to help us. And I wish to state because explicitly that they are safe to contact. You can contact them without any fear or problem. The only thing to fear is fear itself. But as long as you contact them, these beings are pure beings. They are good and they can only do good. They don't have the capacity to do evil. So they are safe to contact. These angels can also be called any time of the day and anywhere, but they have certain special times that really correspond to them, and your contact with them will be very, very effective if you happen to contact them on that specific times, which I will provide during my demonstrations. These seven archangels, I will give all of them when and where to contact them, the days that correspond well with them. Then you can also contact the angels. You contact them at least if you contact an angel once a day, it's enough. Unlike contacting different types of angel on the same day. This is because our energies become dispersed when you do not concentrate on one particular thing. You call this angel, your energy becomes dispersed. It becomes very effective when you can contact one particular angel for one desire. You understand? And then these are the paraphernalia that we need in order to do the contact. I will be mentioning them here and explaining them here. As we get ready to see our demonstration, we can be gathering these things. The first thing you will need is a room where you can carry on this contact. If you have a room set aside, it is the best. It is the best. A room set aside for this purpose, it is the best. Howbeit, if you do not have it, you can still do it in your bedroom. You can do it in your hall. But that will mean that you can't do it in the presence of, let me say, your children or your wife. So it means that everyone must be out for you, and sometimes it creates a bit of problem. Because of the frequency of people coming to and fro from the place, it makes the vibration in the place very disturbing. So what you do is that you have to do a proper cleansing of the place before you can really do the contact. The next thing you will need is an altar. If you have a permanent place, then you can have an altar put in place for this purpose, for the angelic contact. But if you do not, then you will need a makeshift altar, and a simple altar can be done with a coffee table or a curtain. You only need to cover it with a white cloth, and it's enough. Then the dress we use for contacting the angels must be a special dress, because if you want to use your white morning gown, it is perfect. But that means you cannot be using it for any other things. And if you want to use your white shirt, that particular white shirt should be set aside for this purpose. You cannot use it for any other purpose, but apart from contacting angels, like using your white shirt and then going to town with it or going to work with it. It comes with a lot of negative vibrations which will disturb your contact. So it is good that you have one particular shirt, especially white, set aside. White, because white is the spectrum of all colors. So it means that you will not need to be changing the guns, different gun, different. It's the spectrum of all colors. So you can use white to replace any other color. And in like manner, you also need candles. And the candles, it would have been best if you have all the other colors: blue, black, red, green, purple, just to meet the various angels, their colors. But in the absence of it, white candle will do. I've already said white is the spectrum of all the other colors. So you can replace white with any other color if you do not have it. Then you need conditioned oil. Conditioned oil like spirit guide, commanding, and then master of masters. These are all conditioned oils. These, we have some of them ordered from originalbotanical.com. So if you are interested and you do not get them to buy, you can contact me, and I'll leave my contact. You contact me and I can have them, and we can ship to anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. But these things are common with the spiritual shops in the US and then I think UK. So once you are there, you will be able to get them. But those of us in this part of the world, that's in Africa, who are having problem accessing them, you only have to call me and I will send you some of those products. Then you need a parchment sheet. If you do not get a parchment, and any A4 white sheet paper will do. Then you need ink. We have special inks, but if you do not get them, like the dragon blood ink, the dove blood ink, the bat ink, if you do not get them, what you do is that you will use the red ink, and it suffices like that. Then you will need incense. The incense, there are incense that draw beams of light, like sandalwood, like myrrh, like frankincense. No wonder frankincense was given to the Master Yeshua as a gift, because by then it was just equated to gold. These are very powerful incense that invite beings of light, and you will be able to use these items in contacting the angel and to task them for the purpose you want. Some use them for getting jobs, for getting financial breakthroughs, for healing, etc., etc. So that is what. And you also need to do a fast. And this fast must be a 24-hour fast. A 24-hour fast, because our fast starts at 6 in the evening and it will end 6 the next day. And you should not take it, you don't eat anything. Meanwhile, you can take water. Please, water is not food. Water is not food. So take in water whilst you fast. Take in water whilst you fast. Water is not food. And when you fast, you don't need to shed tears. Immediately you shed tears, your fast is broken. You don't need to see blood or you get hurt. Anytime you see blood, your fasting is also broken. You don't need to quarrel. You don't need to see blood. Then it means if you are a female and you are menstruating, you cannot undertake a fast. And then when you are fasting, you don't need to quarrel or fight anyone. You have to live as quiet as possible so that you can persevere in what you are seeking for. Secrecy during fast. You don't go about telling people, I'm doing a fast, I'm doing a fast. It's when you do that, you have broken your fast. Um, the Archangel Michael can be contacted mostly on Sunday, because you see, the Archangel Michael, the meaning of Archangel Michael is who is like God, who is like God, and he is the patron of the Hebrew nation. He is also the one um, said to have announced to the Virgin Mary about her impending death. And he is the one who is said to call forth all the dead to arise at the final day of judgment. He will call forth the dead. It's him who will do it. In Islam, he is known as Mikal. It is believed that he has thousands of assistants called Karibuyun. And he was also he's also alleged to have been instrumental in the creation of man. He was instrumental in the creation of man, because he said that he brought the soil for which man was created. In fact, no wonder he was the guardian of the prophet Elisha. Then we have Gabriel. Gabriel, the meaning of Gabriel is the mighty one of God. The mighty one of God. In Islam, he is called Jibril. Jibril. It is said that he revealed the Holy Quran to the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be unto him. It was he who revealed to him. He is said to have also given Abraham the stone through which the Kaaba was built. That is Surah 26, 192 to 195. Then we have the Archangel Raphael. Raphael, the meaning of Raphael is God heals, or God is a healer. God heals. Sometimes he is referred to as Suriel. Suriel. And he can be found in Tobit 12, verse 15. Normally, the Muslims refer to him as Azariel. 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 Then we come to Oriel. Oriel is God is my light. That is the meaning of Oriel. God is my light. And then fire of God. Fire of God. He can be found in 2nd Esdras, and then Enoch 75 verse 3. It is believed that he, Oriel, helped the Israelites when they were in captivity in Babylon. It was he who helped it. In fact, he's an expert in scientific and then medicinal secret. So it means that he's the doctor's what do you call it? The doctor's archangel. And then whilst Raphael does the healing, he teaches science and he teaches medicinal secrets as well. I think for now, I will also break here, and then I will do the demonstration in our next video. I think I mentioned the rope. That is one of the paraphernalia we need in doing the contact. I mentioned the rope. I do not use the rope. I have here a mat that I use. I will show you the mat. This is the mat that I use with the names of God written in it. And that is the mat that I use. This is the mat that I use. And so those of you who will also want to receive the mat, you can also contact me. This is Rabbi Afol Ewutubodiase, African Ark Ministry. African Ark Ministry. And thank you for listening to me. Those of you who still want to reach me on the cell phone, the cell phone is +233 243 067 522. +233 243 067 522. I have the mat I use instead of the rope because I find it more effective. Those of you who want to purchase some for me too, I will be able to get them one, so that you can contact the various angels, and then you can put your desire as far as it is the desire is right. These beings of light, we will aid you, and there are tons of testimonies. I'm telling you, tons of testimonies. Even someone who was suffering from cancer, Raphael just healed it. And the doctors were confounded. You only need to contact the angels for that job you are looking for that new car you are looking for, that new building, and then they working with God, and they not being autonomous, they will ensure to push your desire, because they stand before the throne of grace. Thank you and stay blessed. Have a good holiday. This is Rabbi Afo. Bye.